just a little before 3, the crowd started coming this way, and they just kept coming and coming. And I'm like, oh my God, look at all of these people.
I saw a lot of individuals, different ages, different backgrounds, marching all for one cause.
You know, people were giving out water to people. It was just so great to see that. You know, I just was so touched by how positive it was.
There was a positive spirit, I think, both of anger and frustration of sort of how long, oh Lord, how long? Why are we here again? Haven't we learned this? Haven't we, if training were the answer, wouldn't we have solved this problem?
So it was moving. You could feel it everywhere, and it was very peaceful. I was with the same group from LA the day before.
Okay.
And it was peaceful there too. And then, you know, we see Unvariables that kind of joined in, and Antifa, anti-capitalist groups with their black flags. And we were very organized in our route. So that's how you can tell we weren't a part of that. That was a completely different driver for those folks. As we were marching at 5:15, we received a notification. Long Beach is imposing the curfew at 8 p.m. So we're thinking we had time. At this point, we were on beach. Around, I want to say maybe 15 minutes later, we received another notification that the curfew was pushed to 6 p.m. And it's like the barricades started forming, and it was almost like they were trying to close us in. So we had to rally everyone together.
But it got really dark very early. We first heard that they were looting the Nike stores and the stores at the Pike, and then they started coming north. And so they were spraying our building last night. The gentleman that actually sprayed this graffiti right here in the green that's gone, I was foolish. I tell him to try to get him to stop, and then I went out to try and say, don't spray the building, and then one of the individuals punched me in the back of the head.
So I left out, and I had this crazy idea that I was going to go get my phone fixed over at Verizon, right? It had already been broken in. It was gone. You know, all the windows were out. People were going in and out of some of the other shops. There, glass everywhere.
For us, it was primarily a lot of broken bottles of booze, furniture upended, thrown around the place. I mean, fortunately, and we're so lucky that there was no damage done. They didn't break anything. They didn't go destructive. They didn't spray paint the walls. It was primarily a grab and go of our alcohol that was behind the bar. And I'll be honest, it was scary. I was actually just chatting to another Irish guy on text right now, and my description of it was, and I don't think I'm exaggerating, it was like Belfast in Ireland in the 80s. That's what it felt like. It was not a good position to be in.
And every now and then a car would stop. One in particular, the guy got out of the car with a hammer and was smashing in a store across the street, you know. And so people started running over after him to try to stop him and call the police. And I know that a lot of these people that were doing the looting were from out of the area.
There's a small percentage of the population in that were violent, they didn't care, and they actually have distorted the image of this protest, and so it's tragic.
Our cause is greater than that, and we don't want it to be overshadowed by looting and all of these other individuals trying to shift the narrative. That's not what this is about.
It's tough. It's tough to, in my own personal way, just to kind of wrap my mind around what happened. I guess thanks to TV cameras, and we were live on air as this place was being looted, and people immediately started reaching out, phone calls, WhatsApp, texts. People that have lived here for years and have moved away are reaching out saying, man, that was my home, and thank you, and I hope you'll be okay. And it means a lot. And you got me tearing up here. But, yeah.